Good morning, students. Name of your first chapter in computer science, Fundamentals of Computers. So, in the previous class, you have learnt about what is a computer and how does a computer work and what are the functions of your computer. And today, you're going to know about what are the input devices and output devices in a computer. So, input devices, through what are the devices we are going to communicate with your computer. Okay, so computer uses input device to accept the data and programs from the user. So the one who use the system and wants to type either through keyboard or if you want to select through mouse and other input devices like touch screen and then joystick and then scanner and then light pen, digital camera, microphone. So these are other input devices. So through these input, we are going to accept the data and we are going to communicate to your computer. Okay, so these are the input devices available in a computer, and then keyboard and mouse are the most commonly used input devices. So for typing purpose, we are using a keyboard to communicate. If you want to type any numbers, alphabets or symbols, we are using keyboard. And mouse, if you want to click or select or if you want to move or drag any picture or any text, we are using the mouse. So through these we are going to give some input to your computer. And then the next topic is output device. So output means the processed data that can be used immediately. So once the data get processed, for example, if you're going to add two numbers, the result will be displayed on the screen either through the monitor, or if you want to see the result in the printed format, we can attach a printer. Okay, so this is called as a output. So what are the devices we are going to immediately see the result, or if you want to store in the computer readable form for later use also. Okay, so that comes under the device called output devices. So let us see now what are the output devices available. Okay, and then before that you can see here there is a difference given, what is called hard copy and then soft copy. So soft copy means the result will be displayed in the monitor where we can see the result on the screen. And then hard copy means it is a printed format. Okay, so printer can be attached and we are going to take a printout for whatever the result displayed. Okay, so the letters, the output printed on a paper, such as it can be in letters, numbers or images, that is called as hard copy. Soft copy means it will just, we can see the result on the monitor. Okay, so this is the difference between hard copy and soft copy. So what are the commonly used output devices? Monitors and printers. Okay, and first of all let us see about the monitor. So it is one of the common output devices used to display the result. And the other name for monitor, it is also called a screen or visual display unit. Underline the word visual display unit, VDU. And there are two types of monitors. First type is monochrome monitor. Second one is color monitor. Monochrome means a black and white computer. Okay, so it uses only single color, and monitors are available in these three base colors: soft white, green phosphor and then amber. So these are the three base colors that comes under monochrome monitor. It is actually a black and white computer. Okay, and then color monitor, so it looks like a color TV monitor only. Okay, so it can display different colors, multicolors. Okay, you based upon the base colors like RGB. So what does RGB stands for? Red, G for green and B for blue. Okay, so based on this colors it can be display the result. Okay, that it looks like a TV monitor only. Okay, like our color TV. Okay, and then digital, there are different types of color monitor. First one is digital color monitor. Okay, monitor first two types are there, monochrome, color monitor, and then color monitor there are different types of color monitors. Okay, so first one is digital color monitor. Okay, so this monitor uses digital signal instead of analog signal. Analog means waves. Okay, so you can see in the heartbeat in hospitals, you can see that on the monitor display. Our heartbeat will be displayed in analog signals. So instead of that, this monitor is going to display digital, okay, numbers. Instead of signals, it is going to just in a form of wave. Instead of that, it is going to display numbers. That is called digital color monitor. And then plasma monitor. Okay, so here the video display in which each pixel on the screen is illuminated by a tiny bit of plasma or charged gas, somewhat like a tiny bit of light, and it is thin and brighter than LCD. LCD stands for liquid crystal display. Okay, so it is going to very thin and it gives more brighter colors than LCD monitors. And plasma screen are considered as the high contrast screen with bright vibrant colors and brightness. So we can just adjust the brightness of your computer monitor, and if you want to change the colors, brightness or contrast colors, everything it can be adjusted using the plasma monitor screen. Okay, and then the next one that comes under the different types of color monitor is LCD and then LED. Okay, LCD stands for underline liquid crystal display. So usually laptop screen, it is made up of LCD monitor. Okay, and then LED monitor, it stands for light emitting diode. Okay, so it is a new type of screen where most of your color TVs, okay, if you are using in your home, few might have used this LED monitor and few might have used this LCD monitor for displaying the images. Okay, so these are the different types of color monitor. Okay, so types of monitor is monochrome, color monitor, and then under color monitor there are four types: digital, plasma, LCD, and then LED monitor. Okay, and then the next output device is printer. The most commonly used output device, first one monitor, second one is printer, and then through printer we can take out a printed output. So there are two types: impact printer, non-impact printer. Most important thing, two types of printer, underline impact printer and then non-impact printer. So impact printer means, so in this printer what will happen is there will be a ribbon. Okay, ink ribbon will be there and a part called head. Okay, so head comes in direct contact with the paper. So when you insert a paper, so directly what will happen is the ribbon and the head comes in direct contact with the paper. Can't contact with the paper. And then example of impact printer is dot matrix printer and then line printer. So under impact printer there are two types. What are they? Dot matrix and line printer. You can see the picture of dot matrix printer. So it can print up to a speed of 300 characters per second, shortly called as CPS. Okay, for every second it can print 300 letters, that is characters. Okay, and then it is available in two standard sizes, 80 column and 132 column printers. Okay, so this is about your dot matrix printer. So which comes under impact printer. Okay, so there are two types of printer, impact and non-impact, and under impact dot matrix and line printer. And then the next one is line printer. So it can print up to 20 lines or 80 lines per second. So the speed of the printer when compared to the dot matrix is very much more. Okay, so because the quality of the printing was not that much good, because the head comes in contact with the paper for less time only. Okay, because of its speed, it cannot come to direct contact with the paper. So that is the main drawback of line printer. And then the next one is non-impact printer. So here in this type, inkjet and thermotechnology is used. So these printers do not make an impression on paper. So they produce very little noise. And example for non-impact is inkjet printer and laser printer. So most of the people nowadays using is laser printer. Okay, so first let us discuss about the inkjet printer. Okay, so it consists of tiny nozzle. You can see this picture here. This is a picture of inkjet printer, and here the tiny nozzles will spray some ink. Okay, so it will produce the image on the paper. Okay, so its resolution is 300 dots per inch, and it is lower than that of laser printer. When compared to the cost of inkjet printer is much lower than the laser printer. And then the second type of non-impact printer is laser printer. So it looks like a Xerox machine only. Okay, so this type of printer utilizes laser beam. So using this laser beam, so it will produce an image on a drum, and then the light of the laser alters the electrical charge on the drum wherever it is hits. So in this way, the laser printer gets operated. Okay, so it looks like a Xerox machine only. That is the photocopy. Nowadays we are calling it a photocopy. So in this way, your laser printer gets work. And these are the different types of non-impact printer. So today we have discussed about input devices, the mainly common used input devices like keyboard and mouse. And then we have discussed about output devices, monitor and printer and its types. Okay, in the next class we will continue the next topic. Thank you, children.